Right. Not sure why my preview is showing a completely black screen. Let's reload it and see what happens. Okay, there we are. Alrighty. Good morning, everybody. Today we're going to do House Flipper episode 55, and since I can find my cursor, there we go. Alright, let me just go over to here, back into here. Just waiting for it to load up. Today we're actually going to do the garden for the Smoth family, so we'll just get straight over to the house from the flood. I actually forgot we also need to panel that house because it doesn't look real great on the outside, even with the plastering. So we might just go with some normal panels. If you have a look down at the bottom there, you've got one of our house flippers from the Apocalypse Flipper DLC. She doesn't need 4 beds, she needs space for supplies. However, she is the one who will complain, or who will say that she would like to have bed space for Mr. Apocalypse Survivor. So, yesterday we finished up inside. We made our hallway. We did our kitchen area. Master bedroom. It's really pink. Don't ask me why. Living room. You know, I'm starting to like this living room. And the bedroom with the ensuite for the luckiest kid in school. Alrighty, so without more ado, let's head out here. We're going to go for an American garden because an American garden will give us low maintenance garden beds, lots of conifers, and it will also give us an excuse to build some playground equipment in the back. I'm just having a look at the back here. There's not a lot of space. So what I'm thinking is we might turn this area here into a like an outdoor dining area, and then we might have, now we've got to play it a little bit carefully. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to turn this corner into an outdoor dining area so the parents can supervise the kids. We're going to put a kids playground in here so that it's tucked away and all private. We're going to put a great big swimming pool here. We're going to go over here. We're probably going to put a like a half hedge across this little section here, and we're going to use some tall conifers and trees in the front yard. So, and then I'll work out what I might want to do with paths. So I guess the first thing we need, I'm just going to turn the music down a little bit in my ears. Alright, so the first thing we might need is, let's pave out the area. We're going to put down the pool and then pave out the area where the parents are going to go. And then we're going to put in our plants. Okay, so that makes it simple. I'm going to go for decorations, water tanks, because a pool really is a big water tank. Okay, we're going to decide on what paving stones we can live with by actually just deciding on what paving stones around the pool we want. They're all the same price. I've got 68 in the bank. So pretty much we've got paving stone bricks, stone rings, paving slabs, double T's. Double T's are okay to look at. Just your normal kind of thing. It's going to be a white walled house, so we're not going to go too leery with the paving, maybe. Alright, no, we're going to go with that. We're going to do our shift and rotate. We're just going to move this up a little bit. I just want to see where the wall of the house is. So I want to move it forward so that it's level with that first shutter. Okay, now we're good. The shallow end up closest to where the kids are. Yep, let's do that. So we want shift and, oh no, we just want to go place it. Place the pool, dig the hole. So today probably all we're going to get done is a very basic layout. We're going to plant our pool, and like any good planting we need to water it in. When that circle fills, your pool is done. Alright, so this is kind of my idea of sketching. I'm just going to sketch out the spaces that we have. We might actually put a whole bunch of sand. Actually, no, we won't put a whole bunch of sand down where the kids are because cats. It's not that I hate cats. I just happen to know what cats do to sand pits. It's not pretty. It's worse than what they do to gardens. So double T paving stones, slanted herringbone. Okay, I forgot what sort of pool we bought. Double T. Okay, good. All right, let's go, and we're going to do double T somethings. Double T 100 by 100 paving slabs. 50 by 50. Oh wow, that's pretty. Anyway. Alright. It drove me nuts last time because I couldn't Alright, let's just go with that. Because I couldn't match the paving stones to the pool edge. So that was kind of annoying. Alright. Just going to fit that as flush as we can. So what we're going to do is just pave down pretty much this whole corner. So this will sketch out where we're going to put our dining room. Hopefully I will have umbrellas that can go on the paving slabs. There are some that don't. I like overlapping. Oh, that's right, you can't overlap on the pool, I remember. You can only overlap on other paving slabs. You can't create that nice little overlap on the pool edge. I keep forgetting. Overlapping is a little bit more expensive for the amount of paving slabs that you use, but that's okay. So we're going to do an American garden. We're going to put a children's playground in there. I think if I recall correctly, it's supposed to have a gazebo somewhere in here as well. So if I can find a way to put a gazebo on the paving slabs, I will. Otherwise, I might have to put one in the front yard where they can have some kind of tea or whatever. Okay. So I'm really hoping that this garden is going to be a bit quicker than the last one. Actually, it would be really nice if you had that buy many option. I wonder if you do and I'm just missing it. No, okay. It would be nice if you had that buy many option, like you do with flooring. You could just spread the slabs out over the grass. You could do it individually, but you could spread the slabs out over the grass in the same way that you spread tiles over the bathroom floor. That would be kind of very cool. Because when you're covering really big areas like this, anyway, not that I have any reason to complain, because this game kept me sane for a very, very long time. I'm just trying to match up the tiles over here. Alrighty, there we go. So we're going to just very quickly pave down this way and make our pool edging kind of cute. I'm using the outer edge to line up on the pool because the pool will let me overlap in a way that I can't line up my tiles on this side. So that's probably more my fault than anything else. Let's grab that because I'm paving a bit like a drunken monkey today. There we go. Just bring that this way. Build it along that way. All right. Now I am going to want possibly a garden bed. Let's just see how much space. Oh, good. All right. We're going to want a garden bed along that wall, but I just didn't want a big one. So we're going to just have a small one. And the paving slabs will help us with that. So we'll just very quickly go this way. There we go. Almost looking like I bought one. So the biggest sad with this place is I'm not going to get my money back because I've actually flipped it 3 times and I've bought and sold so much stuff that yeah, that getting back what I put in is probably going to be impossible. So I'm just going to enjoy the ride for this particular garden. It's what happens when you try and flip for someone that you just can't quite flip for. Now, did we get that right? I should have started from this end. No, we did get it right. We're lucky. Lucked out on that one. Okay. We're not going to pave over the area for the kids. We're just going to... Oops. Remember the first time, I just had an inordinately hard time with putting the paving slabs down for some reason. The first few times I tried it. It got easier. Alright. Now, the next thing we want is we want a row of a privacy hedge along here. And one thing I haven't really checked out in Garden Flipper is fences. So I might... Oh, hey, cool. I know where I'm putting that. I might check out the fences first. Oh, awesome. They do have hedges. Oh, I'm set. That's really good. Alrighty, let's just... I haven't played with hedges before, so this is really good. Narrow coniferous and narrow deciduous. Okay, coniferous because if I recall correctly, the so that's a 1 meter. Let's do a 1.5 meter. The American garden is supposed to have a lot of conifers in it. I love the way you can change the texture just by clicking these things down the side. It gives you a bit of an idea of what you're getting. Sometimes I have trouble telling the difference. Okay, that's pretty clear. It's not bad. It kind of depends on the whole theme you want the yard for, so that gives it a nice soft brushy thing. This one will actually match in with the walls really well. It won't contrast too much. So I'm going to buy a few of these. And we're going to shift and use our scroll button. I'm going to try and line that up along the house wall. Okay, so I've obviously got it in the wall there. Let's just bring it out 1. Okay, cool. Again, shift and spin. So this is my first time using hedges. Alright, I want one more panel there. I have to say, I think I like them. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to use an entire hedge all the way across and then I'm going to remove one. Click, and we're going to pull the hedge out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's even. That's a pain. Alright, we're going to get rid of this one. This will be where our path goes. I'm going to continue this theme pretty much along the entire front. Maybe, actually I might intersperse hedge with tree. So what we'll do is we'll pop in the hedge. And then I want to put a conifer in the middle. So bear with me while I work out how that's going to look. I grab a plant. I'm going to grab conifers. I want something tall. The hedge is 1.5 meters, so we're going to look at maybe a narrow cone cut. Do we have heights? No, but we do have different types. So we're going to go with a narrow cone cut, and we're probably going to go with something a bit like, I don't know, that matches the hedge too much. I want a contrast this time, a deliberate contrast between the two. I like that. Alright, it's the third one, I think. Let's stick with this one. We're going to buy many because, whoa, okay, that gives me my contrast, alright. Let's back it up. I probably need to, this is why I should have put the trees in first. I need to put the hedge. Okay. Let's go to garden. And I'm actually going to probably do this the really slow and boring way. Let's put the plant in and just see how the difference. Because I suspect if I plant in, back it up, cover it with soil. Sometimes you just got to reposition your character so that you can hit the bits you like. Alright, then what we're going to do is go over here, grab the hedge and move it just a little bit off the fence. Alright, I actually haven't tried this design before, so this will be interesting. Alright, so if I do it this way, I've got to remember to change my tree style. What I was hoping for was just to get an idea of the distance I needed in between, so that I could run madly along the fence. I'm not eyeballing it properly today. Right, let's try with hedges. I think that's enough space. If it's not, I'll move it. We'll back it up a little bit, shift and pivot. Right, so theoretically I should be able to fit one more up here. Two more, my mistake. Okay, now we go with the trees. Go to garden, grab our coniferous shrubs, grab our by many. Hopefully I've guessed the gaps right. This is actually a lot quicker than just putting in alternating trees because there'll be a lot less digging. So now we've got our privacy screen for our pool, we've got our privacy screen for our front yard. We just need to put in some, I'm actually going to use that combination of gravel and combination of gravel and to divide the area up. So yes, we are going to do some graveling after all. But we should, I think, not take quite so long to get everything in. Looks like I'll actually need 2 sessions, I think, to finish this garden. Possibly 3. We'll just see. So E to cover it. Now have a look at this. I think I messed up with the texture of the tree there. Oops. That's okay. It happens. So what I was going for there was the contrast between the hedge panels, which look really nice when they're all together, but it's also really nice to have them just interspersed with something taller, just to add a little bit of variety to the garden. That looks a lot nicer. I mean, this garden wasn't too bad, but it does look a lot nicer than the whole just one hedge along the way. And now I'm trying to work out if I can fit some very tall skinny pines at the barricade between the front yard and the pool. So I'm just going to check that out too in a minute. But I think once we get those in, we will call this session done. And tomorrow we might get onto the more interesting part of adding in kids' garden and some furniture, or we might do the front yard and just get that out of the way. I'm actually thinking I'm going to divide this area here and put something in behind it. I might put a gazebo. Actually, let's have a quick look at gazebos because I want to check something out with those. Architecture. There's two kinds. You've got your pergola and you've got your gazebo with ornaments. And what I was hoping, what I wanted to see was which ones fitted on the tiles and which ones I had to put on grass. So it might be better if I go stand over here for that experiment. Oh, sorry, tiles. Pavers. Let's try pavers. So architecture. So if I'm going for like the mini gazebo, if I wanted to do that, maybe make it, you know, with red walls and blue roof, maybe not that. Something like this, right? Can I fit it over here? Okay, yes, it will go on pavers, and yes, it will go on grass. Okay. Because I remember trying one before and I just wouldn't do what I wanted it to, which really threw me. I'm going to go constructions and just get rid of the garden stairs. So the tent to Trent, cloth cover, no, I'm going to go white for the curtains. Okay, no, blue for the curtains, white for the roof. No, that's terrible. White for the curtains, blue for the roof. Alright. Okay, I can put it on grass. Oh, I can put it on pavers. Alright, that's good. There was one that I couldn't get to do that. I can't remember which one it was. Let's have a look at this one. Yes, and yes, okay. Maybe it was that. No, okay. Maybe I'm mistaken. I just messed up when I did it last time. That happens too. Alright, so what we're going to do is in this area we're going to have a relaxing lounge room area. I'm going to put the kids' playground here. And I think we might do some outdoor dining over here with a gazebo, which means I definitely need my privacy hedge along here. And I might put that in because then I can put the pencil pines in and see how that goes. Alrighty, how many do I need along here? Let's find out. 1, 2, looks like 4, 3. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the gate closer to the house just because I like that idea better. And I don't think I've lined these up properly. Yeah, no. Okay, so let's line these up a little bit better than I've got them. I'm actually wondering if I can fit a gate in the hedge. I might try that too in just a tick, because that would be kind of cool. And then I probably should call it a day. Let's check fences. Ooh, I could fit that in, I'm pretty sure. Now, could I fit any other kind of gate in? What I want is just kind of a low swing gate. Okay, no, it looks like there's only one kind of gate. Let me just double check by doing a search in items. Okay, there's a child. That's not a child safety gate, that's a soccernet. Okay. Alright, so let's just go back to the gate Rio. We have a white house. Actually, I'm going to use that one instead. I'm going to pop it. Coming slightly forward of the hedge. And then I'm going to use some very thin tall pines, conifers. Narrow column. What's the difference? Price. Oh, one might be taller than the other. Okay. So the heights aren't here. So let's just check the heights on these things. That's something fairly dense. Yeah, okay. That one. No, that's too tall. So Pinus nigra. So that was that one. Let's try this one on the grounds. It may be shorter. Probably is going to be too short, but we'll find out. Let's try that. No. So we're going to put that there, actually, rather than run all the way across the garden. We'll just grab this one. So now we've got a bit of privacy, and we're also putting in just a little bit of security as well. I'm thinking my problem here is that this is just a little bit too far forward, so I'm going to move it back a smidge. And hopefully I can move that back to match where the other one's standing. There we go. Just check my mini-map. Oh, if you have a look in the mini-map, you remember that phantom dirt that we keep encountering? It's back inside the house. I'm going to have to deal with that. Maybe not yet. So when we do our auction, before we actually auction anything, actually I won't screenshot that one. We're going to have to clean that patch of dirt out, or we're going to have buyers complaining about the dirty house. No, I don't think these hedges are lined up. Let's just check. No, they're not. All right. So first thing first, line your hedge up. Now I've messed that one up. Let's just bring it forward. No. Oh no, they were lined up because I lined them up and then removed one. I'm daft. Alright, let's grab our gate. Should just be in the recently bought items. We're doing pines, we'll buy that. Pine to go with our pines. And then we'll put in our pencils. I forget which one I bought. Probably that was the most recent. Okay, we're going to buy 2 of those. And that seems to be the closest I can get it to the hedge. So what I'm going to do before I settle on anything is just move that gate forward a little bit. Alright, now we're going to plant our plants. So this will be the last bit we do today. But I think the garden's shaping up really well. So with any luck, tomorrow I should be able to finish it and maybe auction it. If I don't finish it tomorrow, it'll be finished the day after. So there we go. Alright, let's back it up. $50. We also need to panel the house as well, so that's on our to-do list. We can't do a beautiful garden and have that there too. So tomorrow's tasks, I'm either going to finish the front. Actually, I will finish the front, and I'll probably take out this set of boards, and I'll also finish the front of the house. So there we go, we have plans. And on that note, I will leave you all. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Have a great day. If you like this episode, please hit like. If you'd like to subscribe for more, please hit subscribe. And I'll catch you all tomorrow.